Guys, I'm going to take you along on a call where a customer knows me through YouTube and said his condenser fan motor was making funny noises. This one has a weird ending. Stay tuned. Ooh, it's already running. All right, customer said this is making a noise on startup. That looks like one of my disconnects. It's certainly the kind that I put on for years. So it just turned off. If he turns it back on, it's going to wait 5 minutes. Let's see if we hear anything right on startup. Nothing right away. So I'm just going to check general things that I can check. No power. All right. He's not sure it's a condenser fan motor that's making the noise. Come on. All right, that's supposed to be a 40 and 7.5. The 40 is low. Yep, that 40 is low. All right. This does have a bleed resistor, but we're going to check it anyway. Yes, sir. It just turned off.
Okay.
I'm checking other things while it's waiting.
I got it on 72. It's just not coming on.
It'll come on just a sec. All right, start cap is good. 233 microfarads. I think what we can do, find one of these power wires right here. Next time it comes on, yeah, that's my power wire. Next time it comes on, we'll get a good idea of amp draw, be able to hear it. I'll tell you what, before we bring it back on, let's get the contactor to pull in. I'm gonna check bearings on that motor real quick. Contactor just pulled in. Oh, I got it. Spins freely. Drain hole is open. Can y'all hear that? Bearings have some play in them. That's not good. Alright, maybe we'll hear something when it starts up. I do believe on this one we have a single stage compressor. It does have an air handler with a variable speed air blower. Alright, let's turn it on. I'm not really hearing anything right now, but the customer did complain that he was hearing, it's hard to describe what he was telling me, but he was hearing some strange noises coming out of this on startup. So how about a new capacitor, and I think this is under warranty. How about a new condenser fan motor? All right, let's check pressures on it. Just make sure there's not something else going on. It says it's been cooling fine. pressures look good. I got no reason to believe anything's wrong there. All right, if it was registered, it should still be under warranty. That's a 2015 2.5 ton 410. Guys, we are back 2 days later. We do not have a Train distributor here in town, Train or American Standard. The closest one is almost 2 hours away. So I ordered the parts. 2 days later, I got them, and we're back. Make sure we don't have any power. Nothing. It seems that I have a little bit of experience and a memory of putting this back being difficult by just taking this off. So I'm gonna take the whole top off. All right, let's go swap this out. That was easy. Let's go get our other motor and capacitor. This is a Gentech. Oh my God. This is a blower motor. That is not the right motor. Are y'all seeing this? That is an ECM blower motor. Lovely. And that's not all. I ordered a capacitor and motor from my Train supplier. Here we have a 40 and 7.5, and they sent me a 45 and 7.5. I'm just like, they got none of this right. And it's not like I can take it back to the store and say, hey, give me the right parts. I gotta call in an order and be at the shop when somebody's delivering so I can give them the old. This is a pain in the neck. So I'm finding myself putting everything back together. I can't even replace the capacitor. Nothing about that order was right. Nothing. I was really wanting to finish this job. All right, let's see. Okay, I was thinking about finishing the repair and posting the whole video. I'm already at about 19 minutes. So I figured I'd just leave it like this. This is frustrating. Part of it is my fault because I didn't check the box. But I know how the systems work over there in the train distributorship. if the part doesn't match the system, they're not going to allow it to go through warranty. And this was warranted. I didn't have to pay anything. So apparently somebody just pulled the wrong parts both times. And I called and told them, hey, y'all sent me the wrong stuff. And so I've got to wait another day or two and try again. So the lesson is, check the box, even though you order the right stuff, or even if you've gone to the place yourself and picked up the stuff, that doesn't mean you got the right thing. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. And tonight I might be doing a live question and answer. I'll talk to you on the next one.